I don't understand. Everyone here is happy to see you again in our channel, where you can get all your crypto fixing needs met. Hello, I am Ripple Van Winkle, and I am here to host you today. Everyone is probably enjoying a fantastic Sunday. In the midst of all the holiday hoopla, you'd like to play soccer or throw a ball as a way to relax. The laughter won't stop as you count down the days before the New Year's Eve bash. There's a lot on this podcast, but for the time being, let's zero in on something crucial. How XRP can go global is something we'll discuss. This clip requires your whole attention. Next, we'll delve into the world of businesses and its inner workings. Following that, we will attend Michael Saylor's presentation on Bitcoin. The first quarter of 2025, in his estimation, has already passed. All right, let's get right down to business and split a Bitcoin. $93,016. Last day, it fell 0.72%. Ethereum is down 0.81% as of 3:44 a.m. 1 USDT is equivalent to 99 cents. You may buy 1 USDC with $1 worth of XRP. It does cost $2.14. It has decreased to 1.75%. Be sure you are aware of one issue that has the greatest impact on XRP, as I said in the video earlier today. Expectedly bullish, it's near to the hourly rate above $2. Another possibility is that the first week of January ends with a price higher than $2. There won't be any problems. The sum of all cryptocurrency market capitalization is $3,279,000,000. In case you missed the last few minutes of the first video, here is a brief summary for you. What follows is our analysis of that film. Just 1 month ago, around Thanksgiving, XRP was valued 60 cents. We have surpassed the $2 mark. It is an enormous victory. We are currently in a really supportive time window, everyone. XRP is seeking a new home, and we will be the ones to label it. A sturdy foundation must be constructed around the new base for it to remain upright. Even in a rising market, not everything rises in a straight line. Keep it in mind. Nothing will cross in a split second. There will be a crossing, it will locate its new base and begin assisting at the appropriate period. The price will consolidate there before reversing course and heading higher. So simple, so simple. So simple. Mr. Michael Saylor, Bitcoin is once again able to be built. According to what he told me, he was hoping for a major breakthrough after a few weeks of stability. As for the end of Q1, he predicts 130,000. Seems like it's going to make an appearance soon. And the style is spot on. Bitcoin is bound to remain at 90. About 108 is the highest we've ever had. The interval from 108 to 115 is going to be the most challenging according to the range I've provided. The price of Bitcoin will skyrocket by as much as 150,000 once it breaks through. That's how clean it is. Reaching 150 is a breeze. Leaving this range is a challenge, but how? At some time, the market makers will understand the obstacles. The charge will pass through the ceiling and the walls will collapse. Below you can see the Bitcoin chart. Nothing out of the ordinary. On this graph, the purple line represents the area of resistance. Up to the all-time high, which was reached at about 108,000, there remained resistance. Whenever we reach 92, Bitcoin follows the good assistance that was given to us at that point. Fortunately, we have the opportunity to improve. It is highly unlikely that it will occur if we reach 92 once more. Fortunately, things are going to improve. Our next objective is to surpass $100. Following that, a price between $100,000 and $108 will rise swiftly, but at present, the most critical thing for Bitcoin is to simply surpass $108,000. I believe Bitcoin will remain above $90,000 for the duration of this bull run. Just like 2017 seems to have been the case here. Everyone is aware of what transpired in 2017, so that is a beautiful element. The tips of the parabolas appeared to have blown off. Is the year 2020 different from parabolic blow-off tops? In reality, they never showed up. Many altcoins, including Bitcoin, had theirs cut short. But it's K because, as we can see from comparing 2017 with the current year 2024, I'll likely return to this topic in my future video. The two seem to be mirror images of each other. That's insane. To be so sure of yourself is really insane. That is precisely how we will be referring to these 2025 parabolic blow-off tops. Unsurprisingly, we bring up the idea of XRP's share price going above 6%. Tax season has here, and we're going over the major pass that's coming up in the first quarter. It appears to be the case. Sides allow me to obtain both perspectives. I see now. I'll present it to you without delay. And this isn't 2020 or something. Since the events of 2020 are common knowledge, that is a beautiful portion. A halt was imposed on the bull run. At 6%, XRP's market cap was no longer controlled. The SEC also filed a complaint. It became an awful shambles. It grew into a significant figure. We were able to outbid the best offer of $1.96. Result victory in my book. He advises keeping a watch on the XRP price throughout the holiday season. He has a long history spanning 11 years. It would have cost you only $0.05 to get in 2013. 2014, I failed to make it. Everything went downhill from there. Bad things happened in 2015 and 2016. In 2016, though, you can earn as much as 0.06. My regret is that I caved. I received in 2017. It was beginning to be little past the hour, but we did manage to pass 2.30 in 2017. We earned $0.34 last year. 2019, keep 2018 and 2020 in mind. It was a herd of bears. The bull started to head in the direction of the 2021 stop. A total of 21 cents, 3, 4, 1, and 9 cents. In 2020 and 2022, prices for 2021 were $0.83. We made $0.61 this year, up from $0.33 the previous year. Just like last year, we were sitting pretty at $2.33 this Christmas. This clip is worth your attention if you are experiencing a sense of how significant things are at the moment. The document discusses the XRP Strategic World Reserve. We will make the reserve in 2026. Then you should provide around 13 months, give or take. Despite his claims, none of Basel's liquidity requirements will be satisfied by 2028. Here is an important point to keep in mind before we move on to XRP and its role as a backup asset. Since many of them have already been crossed off, these are the remaining ones that must be done. It evokes a sense of terror. Stay focused. Many international organizations now use the SDR as a medium of exchange, a means of payment, and a means of storing value. However, according to the IMF, the SDR isn't necessarily a forex. It may be far away, but it's practically touching a coin. Many SDRs held by commercial banks will eventually be converted into cash. As a result, the SDR might become the world's central currency with variable allocations if members of the IMF agree to treat it as a foreign currency. Another possibility is a world monetary system where SDRs are used in conjunction with freely floating exchange rates, although this is highly unlikely to occur in the near future. It would fulfill John Maynard Keynes's and SDR's hopes of transforming the IMF into a clearing union. That you caught wind of what he said is thrilling. Looking at XRP holistically allows us to discuss potential events that could propel it to the status of a true reserve currency. There are a number of desirable characteristics that you should have. Naturally, we'd require a large number of nations to join. It is known that Ripple collaborates with numerous international organizations, banks, and states. To start, everything is crystal obvious in the rules, so we can go to work on that immediately. In order to function, XRP requires regulations, and it has them. This checkmark, which we presently have, appears to have been last given to us by the United States. We are hoping that large banks would embrace it with open arms. From what I've heard, Ripple has collaborated with 30 to 50 major banks. I can't say for sure who was, maybe Sandy or Monica Long. Additionally, I believe that knowing at least 6 or 7 is optimal. If we want to talk about massive adoption, we need major banks and other financial institutions, particularly for international payments. We ought to put it to the test since it was given to us. Adding additional banks that are keen on adopting would be a good idea. However, in my opinion, it is sufficient to just state that we have 30 to 50. Possibility of progress and